Now, friends, I don't know about y'all, but I love anything that consists of jerk, especially jerk chicken. So on tonight's menu, we're going to go ahead and make some jerk chicken pasta. And as y'all can see, Mama was excited about making dinner tonight because I just knew I was about to throw down. Now, let's jump straight in that kitchen and get right into it. I started off by adding my homemade jerk chicken seasoning to my nice and clean chicken breast, and I'm using some Walker's Wood jerk seasoning. That's going to get your jerk chicken right every time. Added about 2.5 tablespoons of the Walker's Wood, and I like to add some browning sauce to make sure my jerk chicken gets nice and brown. And I like to use a little liquid smoke just to kick my flavors up a notch. You don't have to use this at all. For my veggies, I use red and green bell peppers, habaneros, fresh thyme, and fresh parsley. And I did add 3 pieces of garlic, which I did take out once my chicken was finished cooking. Next, I went ahead and added just a little complete seasoning, and I drizzled some olive oil to make sure my chicken had a cool little marinade. This is how my chicken looked after I mixed everything up. Threw a lid on top of my bowl and let it marinate for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I went ahead and added some olive oil to a pan, threw in my chicken breast and all those good old veggies. And y'all, I forgot to take my habanero peppers out before I started cooking my chicken. When I say your girl was choking, opening windows, I had to sit down for a second. Please don't be like me. Take them bad boys out. After my chicken finished cooking, I let it rest for about 5 minutes, then cut some into bite-sized pieces and some into strips. Moving on to our homemade sauce, I used 1 pint of heavy whipping cream, a little butter, and a little over half of an 8-ounce block of cream cheese. You want to make sure your heat is on low so your sauce can simmer. After I add my butter and my cream cheese, I like to add my shredded Parmesan and shredded mozzarella cheese. You can add as much as you want to. To season my sauce, I went ahead and used some of that same jerk chicken seasoning that I used for my chicken. And y'all, I'm gonna leave all the spices that I use for my jerk chicken seasoning in the comments. Y'all know I can't leave my friends hanging like that. And you can always find some pre-made seasoning in most grocery stores too. After my sauce was nice and smooth, I went ahead and added my chicken pieces and let everything simmer for about 10 minutes. And at this point, y'all, dinner was smelling lovely. That's how you know you cooking something fire, when everybody keep asking, is the food done yet? My pasta, I'm using rigatoni, or you can use any kind that you want to. It really don't matter. And if you know, you know, I added a Maggi chicken cube to my pasta water, boiled my noodles until they was al dente, drained the water, then added my pasta directly to my sauce. I also cut up some fresh parsley, y'all, because I like stuff to look real bougie, like I really did something. And this is how everything turned out, y'all. When I say this was so good, we're going to go ahead and get this a 20 out of 20 because this is giving very much came from a restaurant. And if you don't do nothing else, you got to give yourself props and hype yourself up when you know you got down in that kitchen. And y'all know I always got to give my friends a bite. Y'all make sure y'all have a blessed, positive, and prosperous day. Bye, y'all.